All right, we're back at halftime, and we're pressed for time. The band is running over. Hope you enjoyed it, all you live people out there. The Rams lead it 42-22 at halftime. The halftime stats are brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Tarentum. Call 724-681-8626 to let Gary Negley help you reach all of your fitness goals.
Mike, for the crazy score, stats aren't that crazy. Highlands has 12 first downs, East Allegheny has 10. Big difference, Highlands rushing 143, East Allegheny 19. Passing, Highlands 113, East Allegheny 126. Total yardage, Highlands has 269, East Allegheny has 142. Third down conversions, East Allegheny 1 for 4, Highlands 0 for 2. Penalties, Highlands 3 for 20, East Allegheny 2 for 15. Each team has 2 turnovers. Time of possession, 12:35 for East Allegheny, 11:25 for Highlands.
You want to know how they got 11:25? They had a 5-minute and 42-second drive the last time they had the ball. Think about that. They only had the ball 6 minutes up until then.
And they had 42 points.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Montrell Johnson, 2 passes, 1 of 24, 1 of 36. Cherry, a 9-yard run. Kyron Veasley, a 3-yard run. Then Cherry caught a 27-yard touchdown pass from Lucas. He's thrown 3 in the first half. And then Minaj ran 1 in. He's thrown 3 through 2 interceptions. Or 1 interception and 1 fumble. Lucas, 6 for 8, 126 yards. Cedric Mack, 11 for 16, 156. Mack has thrown 2 touchdowns, both to Warren. Warren already in with 119 yards of receiving in this first half. So, again, some crazy numbers. Crazy first half numbers in this game. The Rams lead it 42-22.
And don't forget, Highlands gets the ball to start the second half.
They will do that. Halftime stats have been brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness, 222 East 4th Avenue in Trentham. Check them out today at greatnessathletics.com. All right, here's your trivia question. What 4 municipalities make up East Allegheny?
I used to live in North Braddock, so I was down that way. North Purcells?
That's one of them.
Wilmerding?
Wilmerding, yeah. But there's no Winkies in Wilmerding.
No Winkies in Wilmerding.
Right.
Wall?
Wall, PA, yes.
What a name, Wall, PA.
Wall.
Huh? I got to come up with one other one, huh?
That's
Pitcairn.
That's recurrent. No.
No, Pitcairn's part of Gateway.
No. If you keep going on 48, where do you go to?
Down 48?
You keep going. You cross 30 and you keep going. Past Wall and you keep going. Where do you end up?
Well, there's East McKeesport.
That's the answer.
What is it?
East McKeesport.
East McKeesport. How about that? Who knew that, huh? I didn't.
That's great.
The word East, I guess, in East Allegheny.
Yeah, I guess. It's like I learned those. I had those committed to memory for myself. It's kind of like, remember when we were at Dormont a couple years ago, and it was the 50th anniversary of the school, and the Rascals had the #1 song then, and we had to learn the members of the Rascals: Ernie Borgatti, Dino Danelli, Gene Cornish, and Felix Cavalieri. I still got that committed to memory.
Tony Kornheiser has those too.
I like to pull those out every once in a while. That's how I know I'm not suffering from any kind of dementia. Is like, can I name the Rascals?
Okay, what did you have for lunch last Thursday?
I couldn't. Same thing I have every Thursday. Thursday would be pretzels for a. Thursday would be cottage cheese and fruit for a snack, and peanut butter sandwiches for actual lunch. There you go. That's every Thursday.
See how quickly it came up with that, folks, versus the Rascals. All right, who's kicking off? The big guy.
That's right.
And what are we waiting for?
Tymir Culverson, and the Rams will send back Derai Carter and Montrell Johnson.
Montrell had a big first half. Receiving.
Sure did. Here we go.
Now
Here's
he's
the
going to
kick.
get the return to kick.
Carter at the 15. 20. 30. And dragged down at the 33-yard line. 14 for East Allegheny is Tyron Bivens to make the tackle. And the Rams will start out 1st and 10, already putting up 42.
John Mason asked me at halftime if Highlands ever scored 40 points before in the first half. I do not have that answer.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too many, huh?
Hey, they're breathing all over the most points ever scored in the game. They're only 20-some away.
For Highlands?
Yes.
Would that be the 53?
No, it's 62. And they give us to Cherry. Rips it off, and here he goes up over the 40, the 45. And Cherry's got a first down up at the 48-yard line.
Tearaway jersey's gone, Mike. They held on for dear life.
Yeah, remember Greg Pruitt?
Yep.
Cherry gets 14 and a first down.
Cherry now 10 carries, 131 yards. He's averaged 13 yards a carry tonight, Mike.
Another first down for the Rams. Their 13th of the ball game. Pistol again. Lucas this time with the pull.
He just
50.
takes that first tackler and pushes him
The
aside.
one thing Minaj has gotten so much better at. Remember the problems they had at the mesh point last year between Minaj and Luke Bombalski. And he's really, again, as a senior, you grow and you just experience so much better.
Ladeer Jackson had him in the backfield, pushed him away, then he turns around and makes a tackle 6 yards down the field.
We're going to say 4 to the 48. 2nd and 6. Cherry this time. Churning and fighting his way inside the 45 to the 43. He'll be about a yard short of the sticks. It's 3rd down and 1 for Highlands as we just start the second half, and the Rams lead at 42-22. Yeah, it's 62. I'll have to get back to my copious records. They're behind me in my bag there. It's against Pine Richland, of all people.
I remember that, yeah.
Here's Cherry off the right side, going to get the first down inside the 40 and dragged down at the 35-yard line. Jordan Rondo and Demarius Goodman, the 2 seniors, combined on the stop, but the Highlands Rams have moved the sticks for the 14th time in this ball game, just into the 3rd quarter.
8 more takes him up to 144 and 12 carries. That's 12 yards a carry. I know my 12 times table.
There you go. 12 times 12, 144. Right?
There you go. Some people
Lucas.
stop at 10. I don't know.
Lucas
Look at that. Just
barrels through and carries men with him inside the 30. The ball is
loose.
out.
Let's see what they say.
Darius Sherry said the Rams have it. I'll tell you, it's Naviglia. He followed him down there. Now we have a Ram down. It's Cherry.
Yeah.
It is Darius Sherry. And we're going to take a look at Darius. Let's take a quick time out here at 10:14. We'll be right back. We good?
Cherry came off under
Okay.
some power there, thankfully.
I'm digging for statistics. 68. Highlands 68, Pine Richland 6 on October 3rd, 1997.
Beasley takes his place in the backfield. 2nd and short,
And we got whistles. Again, not a lot of penalties in the first half.
only the 3rd one for Highlands, 15 yards. Came in averaging 80 yards in penalties a game. So we've cut that back. What year was that, Mike? Yeah.
1997.
We were doing games then, right?
Yeah, but we didn't do that one. Or at least I didn't do that one. We didn't do that one.
In our former life as Comcast broadcasters exclusively.
And now stepping up is Lucas, and he's got
on.
some pasture. He's at the 30, the 25.
Look at that
Spins
move, Mike.
to the
Look at
20,
that
15,
move.
sideline.
Look at that move.
Still going,
Brilliant,
and
people.
scores! Unbelievable.
That one is on a highlight reel for sure, and I don't know where to start the highlight reel.
A 34-yard touchdown for Minaj Lucas.
Now has 72 on 9 carries, and Mike, he just stopped. He stopped, he said, I'll throw this guy aside, and then I'll just run it in for a 34-yard touchdown.
His 2nd of the night, and he's thrown 3. And Babitsak is on for the extra point. The Rams lead it 48-22.
Minaj has scored the last 2 touchdowns.
Good snap this time. Oh, it's low. It's
They got
deflected
over.
in.
Everything's
Hit the
working
post
tonight.
and went in. Snap was high. Keegan did a good job to get it down, and he banged it off the crossbar and up and over. So the Rams lead it 49-22.
Came right out and got the answer. The Gold Rams are on a roll. Well, the Boucher family has been in business in Trent Heights for over 70 years. They're uniquely qualified to help you choose home and auto insurance that protects what matters most, your family. Bouchers are independent agents and are nationwide. They're working with all the leading companies in the industry like Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, Penn National, and National General to find new ways to find you ways to save money your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent insurance agent, John and Nick Boucher, at 724-224-4300 and choose the coverage right for your family. And as always, they're open Saturdays for your convenience. Remember, in the 8K Valley, you're in good hands with the Bouchers agency on your side. Happy birthday, Nick Boucher.
Happy birthday, Nick. He's still young, John, or everybody. He's younger than John. He's younger than Mel. He's still young.
You tell me I don't remember none of our sponsors, Mike. I know their birthdays. How you like that?
The Rams moved it 66 yards on 7 plays in 2 minutes and 18 seconds. And they extend their lead to 49-22. That's the second most points they've scored this year.
Backyard Baltimore, right?
That's right.
Mark Bolger. Remember him?
From Central Catholic.
Threw 6 touchdowns one game, 5 the next.
DJ Warren through the middle, gets it out over the 20 to the 21-yard line. I think Logan Tease was down there for the Rams. And Achilles Anger Youngblood.
Another name coming in.
Down there.
Yep.
So it's the first possession. East Allegheny hadn't had it for a while. First down, 9:27 left third quarter. The Rams lead at 49-22.
He was on a talk radio show the other day talking about the backyard brawl, and he was mad that Pitt didn't recruit him, and he came back and got him. And Mike, he had a pro career about 12 years.
Played for the Rams, yeah.
Yes. And you know, he's
Sister Katie?
Yes. They're all in the Hall of Fame. And he says she was the best athlete.
Cedric Mack, the quarterback, had a big first half. He's going to spin. Oh, got shut off. Now in trouble. Runs into his own man, and he completes it. Out there to Omar Everett. And Everett shakes and bakes up over the 25 to the 26-yard line. Oh, what a play by Cedric Mack.
Hartlow made the stop.
I get a 5-yard gain on that.
He's a slick customer.
He is.
But Bolger was saying that the Los Angeles Rams don't do anything with him as far as alumni. And you know why?
Why is that?
He played in St. Louis. But he spent 1 year with the Baltimore Ravens. He gets invited back to everything. He says they are.
They are a first-class organization. They are. Steve Bisciotti, the owner there. Mack is back, looking, going to fire it deep down the middle, and incomplete. Open. He tried to get it to his man Everett, who's had a huge day already.
And Mike,
DJ Warren, I'm sorry.
Wasn't a Ram within 5 yards.
No. Yep. 3rd down and 5.
Burford was on a coverage, but he kind of got turned around in there.
DJ Warren, 5 catches for 119 yards in the first half, including 2 touchdowns, one of 7, another of 33. 3rd and 5. The third down stats are interesting. There weren't that many of them. Highlands 2 for 2 on 4th down's a big thing in the first half, that's for sure.
Beckham Ochoa come gimping off Mike's
and he's
first night of conference has been a battle here. Cherry's running on the sideline, Mike. That's good news.
3rd and 5.
I should think he should be done for the night.
And Mack is back, and he fires. Intercepted by Carter at the 40. He's at the 30, and Derai Carter down to the 26-yard line. The Rams have their first 2 interceptions of the year tonight. This one by Carter. 3rd turnover for East Allegheny.
And in both cases, Mike, he's playing center field that time. Nice close-up. Nice job, Dommy.
There's Derai.
Go Rams go to work. I don't think we have to see Cherry anymore tonight. What do you think?
I don't think it's necessary. Got Kyron Veasley out there who had a nice couple runs earlier. Offensive line's doing a really good job opening some holes tonight.
He's got 12 rushes for 144 yards. That's plenty. And we need him next week. Big one. Monty Christian next week.
And the handoff and a spin move by Veasley inside the 15 to the 14. Or the 26 to the 25, I'm sorry.
Pickup of 1 for Kyron.
By the way, the Pirates are playing the Royals tonight. They're losing 8-1. Adam Frazier just hit a home run for Kansas City. Think that felt good?
Yeah. The old second base.
They play a real team now, and we'll see what happens. The Royals are having a good year. And 2nd down and 9.
They were 100 losses.
Yes, they were last year.
It's a couple.
They went out and spent some money this offseason. Amazing what happens.
Oh, yeah.
There's a quick slip screen out to Montrell Johnson, and he carries it down to the 20-yard line. Montrell's had a big night receiving.
Fifth catch for him tonight.
It'll be third down for Highlands, 3rd and 4 at the 20-yard line. Yeah, Montreal with 97 yards through the air.
7 for 9 for Minaj tonight for 130 yards.
7:10, clock winding, 3rd quarter. And Lucas is back. And Lucas fires, and it is incomplete to Johnson. It was kind of a back shoulder throw. Montreal turned around, tried to adjust to the ball, but he was tightly covered by Jordan Rondo. It's 4th down. We just mentioned the Rams are 2 for 2 tonight on 4th downs.
Hit him in the bread basket.
4th and 4.
They're going to go for it, right?
I'm assuming. The field goal here would be 38 yards. They've been having some trouble with the operation tonight. A couple of snaps and such. So Veasley resets to the left. It's 4th and 5. Rams going for it again. And here is Lucas. Lucas going to fire to the end zone, and it is intercepted. Another one, and this is again DJ Warren in the end zone.
The good news, it comes out to the 20, Mike. So
right.
We gain a yard.
3rd time turnover for Highlands, and 3rd interception by Minaj Lucas.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Remember that saying, Mike? Well, something was ventured.
Second interception. The Rams also had a fumble by Cherry. I don't want to give Minaj too many. Everett has both picks, though. And each team's turned it over 3 times. Yeah, on 4th down, you're pretty much making that play, and you gained. Well, it was the 20. It's exactly where it ended up. How about that?
Well, Mike, I mentioned last week, Morgan Smith, his first year playing football. I think it's his 4th year in the band, though. He's playing drums earlier. And
the pass is complete as Mack fires it out there to Marius Goodman. And they're just going to throw it. I mean, they've had success through the air in this game.
Carter on the tackle.
It's a 9-yard gain. And Mack's thrown for 170 tonight. 2nd and 1.
Mike, we had 19 different players make a tackle tonight.
Holy moly. Run a lot of guys in and out of there. Injuries. It's a comfortable night, but it's still warm. I mean, we're having a warm September so far, I would say. Chris Portis in motion. Mack pumps. He looks. He's going to fire it deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Darius Cherry out there on coverage, and he's all happy that he was in on the coverage, but we have a penalty marker down at the 29-yard line.
And Darius is back out there. That's the good news. Again, we need him next week.
Holding? Oh, I take him back. So that'll move it back to the 19-yard line and make it 2nd and 11.
Only their 4th penalty.
Yeah, it's
30 yards.
We need David Luther to our guard. Please request David Luther. Just confirming David Luther.
2nd down and 11 now after that penalty.
David Luther to our guard. To the our guard. David Luther.
And the pass is tipped, intercepted by Kratzenberg. 5, and into the end zone for a Highlands touchdown. Tevin Owen Kratzenberg, 20 yards.
David Luther to our guard.
How about that? Tevin Owen Kratzenberg was the Valley News Dispatch Player of the Week on defense. How many yards, Mike?
20 yards. And it is 55. What do we got?
55.
So Kratzenberg picks it and runs it in. It is 55-22. I wonder how early his brother scored in his career. You think he scored by the 4th game? 3rd game plus? 3rd game and a half a quarter?
We're going to find out.
So what do we got? Timeout Highlands. The Rams are going to go for 2 to try to make it mercy.
Interesting.
Again, the Rams are breathing all over the all-time record for points in a game, 68. They have 55 already. So that's their highest output of the year. They had a long way to go. They had 53 in the second game.
By the way, my crazy play of the week. Ready for this? There was a 100-yard fumble recovery return by Woodland Hills running back DJ Durrell.
Okay.
He fumbled it. Central Catholic picked it up. They were going in for a touchdown. They fumbled it. He picked it up again. He ran back 100 yards.
Ross Tucker, national guy, retweeted that. That's where I saw it. It's like, this is the most unbelievable thing. You know why? If he didn't fumble it, he dropped it down thinking he scored a touchdown. He put it down at the half-yard line.
Central Catholic.
It wasn't in the end zone. Then it got picked up and ran 99 yards and a half back the other way.
And the other touchdown for Woodland Hills was a 98-yard interception return.
Now, there's a quiz on this. What are the Rams for going for 2 this year? 3 for 4. We did this already, so now they're going to try for 4 for 5.
By the way, Mike, those 2 touchdowns were the only 2 scored by Woodland Hills in a 54-14 loss.
Lucas gives it to Cherry. They grab his mask, but he doesn't meet much resistance. Cherry's into the end zone for a 2-point conversion, and we have Mercy at 5:54.
There you go, Mike.
57-22.
Mercy rule used to be 40, now with 35 because of the COVID. Well, there's no better time right now to stop at Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment, your family-owned and operated hometown choice for tires in the AK Valley. Highland Tires offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. If you don't see it on site, ask for it, they'll order it. At Highland Tire, you and our #1 priority. Stop in today and see why Highlands fans choose us for tires, auto repair, and oil change. Visit HighlandTire.com or call Trenum at 724-224-9222. And in Toronto Heights at 724-224-7900 or in Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price since 1961. They deliver.
Ken Wood doing double duty spotting tonight. Roger Heasley's he's left us and gone to Disney World. In case you didn't know that, that's why he's not here tonight.
He's alive.
I thought he was maybe. That's what these retired guys do. They just get up and take impromptu vacations. So that's what happened. So anyway, there you go. 57-22.
We thought before with the number of points they give up and the number of points we scored, it could go Mercy, and it has.
From the 19-yard line, that's picked up by Tyron Bivens and Kyron Veasley, senior, new on the scene though this year, is making his presence known.
Abruptly put him down. How's that?
He did, abruptly. The best part about this so far, by the way, is the lovely breeze that's coming in the booth. It's actually very comfortable in here.
Hey, Mike, a nice gesture by Tony Twicky before the game. Gave us a couple of name tags, but more importantly, gave us T-shirts for the Battle of the Bridge, and that's coming up the last game of the year. We'll be at Valley.
Yeah, we haven't been there in a while. We'll get to see Eric Pavlik, huh?
And those T-shirts, by the way, are available. Very nice. You can see them on Facebook. The site is Highlands Golden Rams Gridiron Club.
Now it's kept by Cedric Mack that time. He's going to run it.
Easily again.
They haven't done much damage on the ground tonight, that's for sure. The Rams defense has been staunch against the run, but they have found some people open on occasion. It's a 4-yard gain for Mack.
And Tony says, see the T, order the T at Highlands Golden Rams Gridiron Club on Facebook. Let's all show up with those. We're going to have ours on that night. We'll see our buddy Eric Pavlik. He'll love to see those shirts.
You can hear Eric on my front porch every Friday night. Comes up over the hill. 2nd and 6. I, of course, haven't heard him because I have been out here for many years. And the give is to Cameron Marshall, and he's got some yardage up over the 40 to the 42, the 43-yard line. And that is a Wildcats first down. They're first of the second half, and we have a man down for East Allegheny.
Partlow on the stop along with Bryce Tavares.
All right, good idea, Tom. Let's take a timeout. We'll be right back. Tom, you can bring it back. So the injured player for EA was Bryce Dendy, the senior defensive lineman. He comes off, looks like he's all right. Might have been a cramp, but a nice run by Cameron Marshall. He picks up 11 on it and gets the first down out to the Highlands 43, or the East Allegheny 43-yard line. That is their first down of the second half.
And Mike, you talk about putting up numbers. There's a quarterback at Notre Dame High School in Ohio. He's thrown for 1,000 yards in his first 2 games.
Oh, Mack throws, and it's batted down by the freshman Logan Teese.
They're averaging 63 points a game, 1,000 yards in 2 games.
That's quite a bit.
Logan Teese, the freshman there, gets one of those big paws up there. He's a very good quarterback, Mike. He's our
Logan is?
Yep. Him and Partlow are back up.
They have I'll tell you what, there's a nice young group here.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. There's a nice young group. I think they may be set up for a few years. Second down, 10. East Allegheny on the 43-yard line. Clock winds, less than 4 minutes, third quarter. Mercy territory, 57-22 Highlands. Mack throws, and the Rams are waiting for that one as Burford, I can't see the other guy over there, it's Beasley, stood up the receiver. I can't tell you who he is because he was wearing brown. It was one Chris Portis.
Burford, Wright, and Tavares all over him.
And they're going to mark it as back to the 40s, 48 for a 5-yard loss. 38.
With Jamar Wright making that tackle, he's the 20th Golden Ram to make a tackle today.
We stick around long enough, we're going to get on that list. Mack is back. Here they come after him. Got to get out of there. Comes to the near side of the field. He's going to fire it deep. It's up for grabs and incomplete. Tavares got a piece of it. Like his brother used to, huh?
Yep.
It'll be 4th down.
Aiden Kell put the heat on him that time, Mike.
Yeah, Aiden was coming, and coming hard. Big fella, sophomore.
I think they're going to punt this one, Mike.
I believe they are, and that's will be Jordan Rondo. That's Rondeau.
We have not returned a punt tonight.
And our man, Derek Carter, is back there. Yeah, he fell on one, which was good enough. Thing about Sinclair, back in the day, they put the quarterback back there to do it. Sanders wanted him to catch it.
A lot of fair catches that year. And a good year too, 11-1.
They had some floaters back here. Now we have a whistle. None of that counted. Ken says zeros on the play clock. Ken is eagle eye on the play clock.
Mike, I want to go back to their first touchdown when they ran that 2-point conversion. I think we come so hard off the edge that they probably saw that in film. You know?
Well, that was set up that they were going to do that on their first touchdown. I mean, that was obviously a play because once we've seen the kicker booms the ball. He might be wearing an odd number, but he booms the ball. So, they have a kicker. That wasn't the issue. They had a play to Rondo, and he boots it. It's a line drive. Carter going to let it go. Now you let it go in clock winds, And that's going to roll dead at the 29-yard line. That's where the Rams will put it in play. At 1:45 left of the third quarter, Highlands leading at 57-22.
Change possession, they'll stop.
We'll see if we put any different people in there on the offensive side of the ball or not. Remember, we didn't play last week. Just a glorious 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
As I said, I thought we saw enough out there, didn't you?
It reminded me of an NFL exhibition game. You get them out there, you get them lathered up. Everybody plays one series on each side of the ball, and you get them out of there before they get hurt. That's kind of what it reminded me of. Again, the school record for points is 68.
Menage is still out there, Mike.
1st and 10. I think the defense is going to help, and they did. Give it to Cherry. No, it's Lucas keeping it. Look out! 50.
The race is on.
40.
The race is
Here
on.
goes Menage
the
Lucas.
Race is on.
71 yards for a Highlands touchdown.
143 on the ground for Menage now to go with 130 in the air. He was the WHL Player of the Week 2 weeks ago, Mike. Can it be again? There's 63 up there, Mike.
It's the year I was born. A 71-yard touchdown one for Menage Lucas. The video game numbers just continue. It's 63-22. They're one score away from the school record, kids.
And we have 85 points on the board, Mike.
Naviglia to snap, Babinsack to hold, and Babinsack to kick at the post to our right. It's all good, and Babinsack boots it, and it's good.
Oh, by the way, it's the third quarter.
Of the third quarter. So we tell you that with 1:23 left in the third, your score, Highlands 64 and East Allegheny 22. We're going to go a little off script. We're going to have trivia coming up after the fourth quarter, so we're going to tell you about Unflooded right now. If your home or business has ever been damaged by water or mold, you know how stressful that can be. Our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. Unflooded provides top-notch mold remediation services, addressing mold from water damage promptly and effectively. Their advanced techniques ensure your property is restored to its pre-damage condition. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley. Remember, stay tuned. Unflooded trivia will come up after the third quarter.
Big game hunting tonight, Mike. Most are still on conference. Bell Vernon and McKeesport, they're trying to get off to Snide. How about this one, Mike? Mars at Aliquippa. That could be interesting.
Yeah.
And South Vance at Elizabeth Forward. Elizabeth Forward's had a tough non-conference
Yeah, they have.
schedule. So
They
far.
struggled, but they won last week, beating this East Allegheny team. And here's the kick by Babinsack.
And I thought that was a harbinger of things to come.
It's going to
tonight.
bounce and come to Tyron Bivens out over the 15 and tripped up as he gets to the 20-yard line. Down there for Highlands was Tavares again. Bryce Tavares, the freshman, number 31 special teams team.
He's got 4 tackles just on special teams, Mike.
By the way, that last drive for Highlands, one play, 71 yards.
That's how you do it.
It's pretty amazing.
Talk about balanced rushing, Mike. Cherry, 12 attempts, 144. Minaj, 10 attempts, 143.
The Rams have scored 64 tonight. First down at the 20-yard line.
Going to be very interesting come next Friday night when Amani
We're
Christian.
going to
number 1
Graham
and
Field,
3A.
huh? Beautiful Wilkinsburg.
And they've really redone that field nicely, Mike.
I've heard. Here's the give, and this is to Jordan Rondo,
Boy, Beasley gets down there.
who doubles as the punter. Yep, and I'll tell you, he was there.
Along with
I got Tavon Partlow in there as a part of that tackle also.
and Kratzenberg.
Kratzenberg, who just picked one off and ran it back for a touchdown. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
I'm impressed by Beasley tonight. He's done a nice job. He's playing defensive end, Mike. He took Gangloff's place, who got injured earlier.
Right, and we also had seen Dante Allen in there.
He's he's at the other.
He's playing the other end?
Yep.
2nd down and 10, and the nose tackle is
Kale.
73 Aiden Kale.
Yeah.
And the little toss out to Warren.
What a
Oh, Warden
short
brought down at the
tackle there.
20-yard line. That was Montrell Johnson.
Yep.
And that's going to wind it down. That's the end of the third quarter here at Golden Rams Stadium in Highlands with the score. The Highlands Golden Rams 64 and the East Allegheny Wildcats 22. Now it's time for trivia brought to you by Unflooded, Dean.
Well, Mike, we've been talking about big numbers tonight. Peter Natrara of North Allegheny kicked the
our buddy.
52-yard field goal
Uh-huh.
in a win over Gateway. But it's not the longest in WPL
I believe,
history.
go ahead.
How many yards is the long?
I believe it's 57.
You're short.
55?
55.
55. Mr. Heasley on it.
Yes. Now who's
On it.
Guess who said it? I'll give you a hint. He played for East Allegheny.
He played for East Allegheny.
That's why he changed the tribute.
Whoa, that's a good one then. So I'll know the name, right?
He played for the Steelers.
The Wizard of Boz, as Craig Wolfley says.
How about I should say his namesake played for the Steelers?
Oh, that doesn't help me.
He was a punter.
He was a punter also?
He was on 93.7 The Fan for a while.
Miller, so his name's Miller.
Josh Miller.
Josh Miller.
October 4th, 2002, 55 yards for East Allegheny. How do you like that?
That's crazy.
But Tara says he's going to break it eventually this year at the University of North Allegheny.
Yeah, UNA. Third down, 10. East Allegheny at the 20-yard line. Rams lead at 64-22. We start the fourth quarter under mercy rule. And here is Mack. Dances out of there and fires. And it's caught at the 37-yard line on a nice catch again by DJ Warren.
Carter wrapped him up quick, Mike, but he...
18 yards and a first down.
Got blasted.
First catch by Warren in the second half.
And he tore off 2 quick touchdowns.
6 for 137. Mark it at the 39, first and 10. Cedric Mack fires. Oh, Warren again makes a nice catch, but he bulldogged to the turf at the 42-yard line by Burford. Second and 6.
And the clock will turn here in the mercy rule.
Up at the 43. 10:40 on a moving clock. Rams going to go to 1-0 and Allegheny 7 and 2-1 on the season. And we'll see Amani Christian next week on Friday night the 20th on the road. Mack is back. Mack is looking. They chase him. Kale came after him. Now he's going to try to run out of there. Beasley had him in the sights but couldn't get him down. Now he throws it and he skips it. Intended receiver that time was Tanner Loya.
Pressure also that time from Allen.
3rd and 6. The time of possession on that play alone was very impressive.
Dante Allen's been impressive too.
Yes. Well, again, and this does nothing but get guys experience. It's and really, you know, the defense going to be a work in progress. I remember Bones had a great quote in the paper before the season started. I think we're going to be good. These young players are good, but it might take a quarter. It might take a half. It might take 3 games. I don't know. And it's true with young players. They all mature at different rates. Mack.
Great night for him
steps
tonight.
through. He's going to make the first down across the 50-45.
Partlow
and
missed.
Spun.
At Bryce Tavares, Mike.
Like a torpedo. Looked like Donnie Shellware at 31.
Looked like his brother Jordan on that one. Mike, good news. Ringgold broke their 26-game losing streak last week. They beat York 21-19.
Oh boy, and that's spanned a lot of coaches too. 14 yards on that run for a Mack. To the Highlands 43. They're in no hurry either. Clock winds, less than 9 minutes to go.
Oh,
Mack fires,
being tackled.
and it's caught. And there's Tavares again, right on the receiver.
Mike Beasley
Lawrence.
is mixing it up in there, and realistically, he was tackled, and he's not happy about it. The lineman just tackled Beasley. Tavares, 6 tackles, Mike. He leads the team in tackles tonight, along with...
He's having a night?
Yep, Partlow and Owen Kratzenberg, all young guys, too.
We were talking about that. The Highlands scored 68 in 1997. That was under Coach Tim Cars. That the last time Highlands made the playoffs 4 years in a row, which they could do if they make it this year, was in that 8-year run that Tim Cars and those guys had back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And now Mack is going to throw it deep. Got a man running free. It's an East Allegheny touchdown. Under the football is Ronte Lawrence. And now we got whistles and flags and all kind of. Now you don't want to get thrown out because you can't play next week. And Beasley's losing his cool, and he needs to get to the sideline. And helping him out of there right now is how about the freshman showing some leadership? Achilles Anger Youngblood getting Beasley to the sideline. So we're going to have some problems here as the referee Gary LaValle is coming over to the near side of the field, and He's looking for Matt Bonaslawski to say what happened.
I was watching that action, Mike. How long was that?
That was a 39-yard touchdown pass. To number 5, Ronte Lawrence. And again, if there are any ejections here, and it looked like somebody got booked. Yep, there's an ejection. And that means you can't play next week.
We're talking about that situation with Monty Christian and Valley. I wonder if there'd be any action down there, because they've been known to tussle too. Boy, what a night for Cedric Mack. How many yards do you have, Mike?
I've got Cedric Mack right now at 230.
On how many passes?
That's a mess right now.
Well,
sorry.
I just have to give this to the Post-Gazette, and it's going to take a while.
Well, it takes me a while to get everything put away. So they're going for 2, guys. Lawrence caught it at 7:45. And they go for 2. It is 64-28. And Mack is back with the Mack attack. Rolls right. He looks. There was definitely holding there. They got him, but he gets into the short. They're going to say no. He stopped at the half-yard line. 2 points are no good. There was definitely holding on the end that time. So it's 64-28, the Rams lead.
Burford stood him up at the goal line.
Man.
By the way, Mike, we have a happy trails.
Oh, no.
Yeah. 92. That's a good run, isn't it?
It is.
First Pitt graduate to ever get into the Football Hall of
Joe
Fame.
Schmidt.
Yep.
I saw that yesterday. I saw a really cool piece that Jerry Glanville did. It was an NFL Films thing. He's a Detroit guy, and he just raved about him. That was his favorite play.
Yeah, he was on 2 championship teams and 12 years in the league, and he eventually became their coach.
He was. He was the coach of the Lions also. And he was a guy that wasn't thought much of, but he did it all with, want to, and couldn't run very fast, all the things you hear all the time, and he was something else. Joe Schmidt has his number retired by the Pitt Panthers, by the way. Probably by the Lions, too, for that matter. So it's 64-28 with 7:45 to go.
So we will not see Mr. Beasley next week after playing.
Apparently not.
Tonight.
He's the man that gets the boot. And
Nobody on the East Allegheny side, huh? You can wind that back and see what happened. I'm going to be interested. And there's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, the 15 gets marked off right now, so you know what? That reminds me to write that in my score sheet here. Because the Rams haven't been hit too hard by penalties tonight. Screw's done a pretty good job of that, so.
4 for 50 now for the Golden Rams. Mike, they say I played 18 holes in 2 hours. And
You did say that.
okay, good. Looks like we're approaching.
So
that
you've
now.
literally run out of everything. Haven't you?
2 hours and 56 minutes.
This is going to take long.
That's shorter than our first 2 games.
I was going to say they might as well kick an onside kick, but they don't. They kick it.
Oh, went out of bounds?
No, it's a touchback. You got it right in the corner. So the Rams will start 1st and 10 at the 20 with 7:45 to go. We'll see if we have some different people out there.
Mike, Springville's is coming back. They have not scored a point.
Oh my.
Shar Houston beat them 52-0. Avella beat them 44-0. And just so few numbers down there.
Looks like Jamarcus Prager's coming out to be the quarterback.
That's a good thing. Get him some action.
Prager, and looks like Kratzenberg is going to be the running back.
Marquise Johnson up wide.
Yep.
Receiver on the left.
To the near side, it is 83, who I don't have. That's good. Here's the give to Kratzenberg. Barrels through, carries some men with him. He gets over the 20 to the 22-yard line. 2nd and 8.
'83 is Trayvon LaBeouf.
Okay. Thank you. had him at 81, so we'll make that fix.
There you go.
2nd and 8. Kratzenberg again. Kratzenberg running downhill.
He put a step in.
30
Oh,
to
look
the
at that.
35-yard
That's a
line.
horsepower there, Mike.
1st and 10. 13 yards for him and a Highlands first down. 16 first downs for Highlands tonight. 6:30 remaining. Again, thanks to everyone that's watched us and still hanging. We're still got people hanging. And we'll be with you next week from Imani Christian from Wilkinsburg. Kratzenberg again.
Bumps it
Outside of the left. Oh, he's got room.
Yep.
Cuts it to about the 40-yard line.
Marquise Johnson just laid out an East Allegheny guy like hot now. And Kratzenberg could have got to the corner. He'd been gone.
2nd and 5.
Look at James in the big day down there, Mike. He's a fire plug, isn't he?
He is.
Walking the sideline. So who's at center?
I'll tell you who I see out there. I see Jacob Reed. I see Delonte Peak. I see
Guess what?
51 is Aiden Bash. 54 is Dante Allen. And 67, we got Peak already. The center is Landon Seipel, 64. That's the 5.
That run didn't come.
A lot of green ink. That's where I go for sophomores and freshmen. And Kratzenberg busted. He's at the 40, the 50,
One guy, Mike.
the 40. Starts and stops, and he's dragged down at the 33-yard line.
Who's he think he is? Minaj Lucas stopping and starting again?
So that's from the 30 to the 33. So that is 20 and 17.
37. He's now got 52 on 3 carries. Boom. Tell you one thing, he's quicker than his brother.
You said that was Mike Choma that said that. If you're listening,
But
Kratz, I'm not getting in on any of that.
I would never want to get hit by Kratz.
I don't want to get on the wrong side of him. Here's TOC to the corner. No, he's not out of bounds. Now they say he was. They're going to call him out inside the 25.
Interesting.
And again, we tell you, just because we're not trying to rub it in or anything, but the school record for points is in jeopardy right now. The ball's at the 22. It's an 11-yard gain.
63 now for Kratzenberg.
Again, October 3rd, 1997, Highlands beat Pine Richland 68-6. That was at the Nick behind us.
Do you remember when Alan Kratzenberg played quarterback for us for a while?
Oh, yeah.
Wildcat.
Yeah, Bill said the week before they scored 60 points against Knock. They were moving then. Uh-oh, Prager's in trouble. And Prager's thrown down by Jaden Tyler Crite. So that's a loss on the play from the 22 to the 27, a loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Now those are some loaded teams that Tim Carr's had back in those days. They made the playoffs for the first time, I believe, in '96 and stretched it all the way to '03. 8 years in a row. And it's hard to believe, but Sam Albert never made it 4 years in a row. He had a couple of stretches of 3 times in a row making the playoffs, but never 4.
Oh,
It's incomplete. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. It was a pass. He pitched it ahead.
Yep.
He pitched it ahead to Noah Blythe. That's an incomplete pass.
And you know, Matt has that meeting with the referees all the time. And he's going out and tell them, just
I can't believe that.
for future reference, that was a pass. He's showing him. Can you see that, Mike?
Yeah.
Bottom of the screen down there, you can see him. Just for future reference. That is correct.
Yeah. The ref's mic's open and he
Yeah.
doesn't know it. That can always be a problem.
It was open about 5:30 tonight when he was talking about Tom Stabile in the locker room, and it was coming out over our loudspeaker. Fortunately, I had good things to say about Tom.
I heard one very bad word. It wasn't directed at Tom, but he said a bad word before. That's when I yelled down. You know, we can hear everything they're saying. I didn't know what was going on. First down at the 31. I am not charging anybody with a fumble on that. Oh, now they snap it over the quarterback's head. Mack goes back to get it. Mack's running for his life. Flag is down. And Mack's out of bounds at the 20. Holy moly.
Crazy play there, Mike.
The flag is all the way. Now, fortunately, they changed the rule. If that's holding, it's only coming from the line of scrimmage.
By the way, doing live TV, Mike, a couple things came up. Number one, Bryce Tavares is not Jordan's brother.
Oh, okay.
Cousin. Maybe. And somebody wants to know why we have continued to play after the Mercy rule. They should just stop the game.
Oh, that's an interesting
That's
thought.
an out-of-town fan.
That's why
that's guy from Memphis.
That's why we have the mercy rule. So now what are we doing here? We got to bring the ball to the line of scrimmage to mark it back. This is no. They don't take it. They always take. They go from the previous spot now. They changed that rule last year, so that's a 10-yard penalty.
50 yards now penalties for East Allegheny, 60 for the Golden Ram.
1st and 20 at the 21. Again, the clock winds. We're at 3 minutes. Hope everybody has a nice weekend. I understand it's going to be dry.
I'm going golfing tomorrow, Mike.
Oh, a rare Saturday for you.
Yeah.
You going to play Sunday also?
No, Sunday I'm taking off fantasy football, baby.
Oh, there you go. Steelers don't play till 4:25 on this week.
But I got to manage two teams.
That's hard work. The pass is complete to DJ Warren, but Keegan Babbittsack is over there, and we'll have nothing of it.
Bryce Tavares down there, too. Tavares.
So back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 5.
Bryce Tavares, 7 tackles, leads the team in tackles tonight. How about that?
Five-yard loss takes 5 off of Warren's gaudy total for tonight. 2 minutes remaining. 64-28. So we are at, what, 92. Second highest scoring game of the year here.
Look at that, Mike.
Hey, going deep, they've got a man wide open, and that's Ronte Lawrence. And Lawrence breaking free. Lawrence at the 20. Lawrence at the 5. He goes all the way for a touchdown, 84 yards.
Back to back for Rondell Lawrence.
84 yards. That puts Cedric Mack at 309.
What a night for Cedric.
And at 1:38 to go, now we're at 98 points. They're going for 2 again?
What do you think Monty Christian's going to do when they see this tape, Mike?
Probably burn it. Probably the same thing Highlands is going to do when they look at theirs.
Yeah, I wonder what that's happening over on the other side of the river right now.
Mack, the quarterback, is back, looking for a 2-point conversion. Slings it, and it's caught, and it's good to Chris Portis. Boy, is Mack terrific. Well, we've made 100, 64-36. The points in the games this year have just been insane.
We're hot, that's for sure. Wow, 64 right there, 36. 1:38 to go here. Dom Green got a workout tonight, Mike.
Sure did.
On camera, doing a good job for us. Keep it up, Dom.
So it's 64-36. And the Rams will get the ball with 1:38 to go. I think we can practice victory formation for the first time this year.
100
Points, exactly. We've had 75, 105, 100, and 13 in 6 minutes. Pretty nuts. See if there's an onside kick here. They didn't kick an onside when they kicked it from the 45, so I doubt they'll do that now, huh? Oh, he did?
He did. Onside.
And they fumble it. No, they
And
whistle. They're offside.
Offside.
Yeah, they whistle it. East Allegheny tried for the onside kick, but they were offside. Kenwood had it. The important thing for Highlands is the 10 points in the plus minus.
Yeah, they'll get that.
We'll get the tiebreakers, and Derry beat Burl tonight, by the way. I don't have a score, but I have that from a very good source. So they're going to kick it again. 5-yard penalty against the Wildcats. Now the Highlands players need to move up because they're going to give them a free bow if they don't get up on the 45-yard line here. There they come. See if they try it again. Tymir Culverson, the junior, left footer. They're offside again.
Oh boy. Let's call the whole thing off. Sides. Well, penalty yards even at 60, Mike. That's about the only thing that's been even here tonight.
That's for sure.
Highlands are just joined and jumped onto a 27-8 first quarter lead. Never trailed, but East Allegheny is not going silently into the night, Mike.
Rams are now averaging, not counting last week, 51.3 points per game.
Get your calculator out, huh?
They'll be outscoring some basketball teams with those numbers.
New faces out there for the Golden Rams.
We're going to try this again.
Got the hands team out there. Cole Schaefer, Caden Dodowski.
And they do try it again. This time they kick a pooch. And Carter just fall on it dry. Now he's going to take it and be dragged down at the 35-yard line.
Now we get victory position.
$1:27 to go. 64-36.
Dolphins having fun with that scoreboard. Dom, you're giving me a gonna need to take a Dramamine there.
I don't want any of that. I used to get that when I was a kid. We lived in Ohio. That 2.5-hour trip back and forth to see Grandma was a bit of a rough one. So they pumped me full of something. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Prager going to throw it. It's incomplete. What are we doing?
That is a good question, right?
What are we doing? Does this mean there's no JV game tomorrow?
That could be. The JV game is broken out here.
Henry Timmons runs out on the field and gets a big cheer. 43.
There is another Timmons around, right?
See?
It's Henry.
We thought we were fresh out of Timmons. We ran out of Gillette's.
I think Henry's going to get
We're soon to run out of Burfords.
Henry's going to get an attempt, I think. Right?
And a give.
Here comes
Henry Timmons off the left side and moving up over the 40.
They love Henry.
To the 48-yard line. Listen to this crowd.
They love Henry Timmons.
Oh, Henry.
What's not to love?
13 yards.
1 attempt. He's our leading rusher per carry.
The crowd is chanting, and that's going to do it. The clock runs out. And the Rams win it.
Ball, Mike.
They are. The Rams win it 64-36. Dean, final thoughts.
Henry got the game ball. He's not giving it up.
Okay.
It's going to be very interesting as we go into Monte Christian, the #1 team. Let's go knock off a #1 team for a change.
Why not? 64, you're right, Dom, to 36. Let's wrap it up. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to Dom Green, everybody here in the booth, Ken Wood especially. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. Final score, Highlands 64 and East Allegheny 36. So